right, welcome back. Yeah, that's it. So we share United Showbiz. Now, smile is the universal body language of kindness. And according to scientists and researchers, say, wow, what you put yourself in a good mood, and it's even good for your health. It will please put on a smile. And when you smile, it doesn't even make you age. Emma wunyini eti ayasresre na serie eyedru ebuani peduano. Enwumrei mene apamfo abedwafo atenase a yede nkomo a emu ehwam ebro. Yedi kan another Samoa Bedu, as we know, or ye entertainment journalist, or ye publisher, or ye columnist, or science so nima bibri. Arnold, yama kwaba.
Me just a couple.
Bibia boko.
Nyamia dumboko.
You're
looking good, seriously.
Thank you, as
very
always.
Good. And congrats. I mean, and you made your last showing.
Yes.
Yeah,
thank you.
In the last couple of months, why are there?
So thanks so much. Then I call her and cram for Celine Dion. Sina so, welcome.
Thank you for having me.
As always, looking beautiful. And you may, I hope, say, for ne, your tea for obe momo. Vibes are more feeling.
Something small.
Something what?
Something small.
Something small. Okay. Our brother, Mr. Hansen, is here, aka Boo God. Nana, yamu akwaba.
Thank you, boss.
Okay, see fepa.
Thank you. It's made for me. April's very own. So me April. It's me chiakensi for ni na me domase. And for unze utumunze yamubisha enye dio ya na omushe no.
Yeah, yours is different. Men share with you the Arnold in so shape.
Say me na yedi ye won. Maybe I'm the official face and model this year. Yeah, ye ebi mood.
Kasane kramba. Tu say hu no.
Ashwemego. Ye ebi mo fi.
No.
Now, when you're married to a fashionista, you can never go wrong with your fashion and fashion sense. Mr. Kwame Asario being A+. On the onyanshe ken sinibi, but you can attest to the fact that ne costume or the basho is so na saying anode Mr. A+.
Bro.
Akwaba.
Yeah.
Dapa, dopa.
But that's it.
Come pa.
That's it.
Bibia boko there.
Bibia come. Is it Kensina who shall be known na ama meni agye ho pa ntino. Me sure say next week me anya some microphone there no. That's a wood there no.
Ya bold.
I don't have a problem. I
don't know. We are bold there.
I see you be
jealousy. All the Kensino it's not made for fian people. Why you say? But for our own thick bones. What you say?
Kensi is made for all
sizes. Not this size. Not this size.
Yo, I'm sure for a beshan come to train us na watch mu and some more SCC your show business mu Yenia Shatawali any MDK medical they are released from prison custody whilst the case is pending in court. Boo, since you are coming from the camp, Shatta what is saying, how is his health, his condition, and after coming out from prison custody,
I mean, he's fine. I mean, use the opportunity when that will be us. People that prayed for us. I mean, not the ones who prayed for everybody that made an effort to support her from day one till the time of BP. Because but he's in good spirits, he's in good health. I mean, he's in the studio doing some stuff over the week, no medical. They are in high spirits, you know. I think the experience, no, a new sense of being. But they are in high spirits. That's what I can tell you.
So they are fired up.
Yeah, exactly. You know, these are
out.
Oh, definitely. I mean, you know, these are gentlemen that are, I mean, frequently in the studio. So for that short period, Omu studio, you should know say Nyoma for say Omu double up. I mean, you know, we're working on the Gift of God album as well, so it's in the works. Yeah, finalizing your money idea. So, I mean, we're good. Oh, he's good.
Arnold, time a court a grantee Shatta any medical bill. Omo kompoano ko perform some rituals. Nkrofo ka say abusomsem. I don't know what you think about
well,
that.
I think say Sobia ne beliefs and the convictions, especially when it comes to spiritual matters. Into the working man and then I'll be abide to. And for me, I don't any problem with omo go through that exercise, no? Because I'm sure say omo a certain belief say some koye sad na bad luck be a war, jail komo any the keke can be with the watch that way. That's their belief. They have a strong conviction in that, and so means me begrudge for going through that process. Meaning the entire people would think say about some. I mean, we grew up with tradition and culture. You understand? Plus spirituality. I don't see why anybody should have an issue with their con. However, I think it's also critical to mention say going through that process doesn't mean say breach law now. And no one you understand? Well, I have no problem with them going through that process once it gives them relief.
Plus, bathing at the sea or the seashore or the beachfront, it was significant. Why you be sad?
Media, minim, but like I'm not kind, Obia when they believe, but the fact of the matter is that many shatter. Akasa so many times after Kofi way by, and onokrano or stress for say omo koye something spiritual, and you understand. It's nothing from what I have.
It's not.
It's not. And you so
I've done that before.
Anytime, you did that?
Yeah, I've done that. Anytime I go to sell and come back, that's what I do. It's for health purposes. The sea has high density of salt. So salt is good for the body. So basically, usually look at places like that because of the stuffiness. Any for even if you are showering this annual manner, it's not the best. So, but I think the first of things to do is to go there, wash down thoroughly, and then continue. So it's basically health purposes. There's no spirituality to it.
Sina Ojen Shona, tell us about bathing at the sea for any purposes. Have you done something like that before?
Personally, no. I have not done that before, but like you said, I've heard, that it purifies you, it cleanses you. That's all that I know about, Yeah.
Right. Young Shatter in the studio said the Boo Eka with MDK. Can you say after his release, any case pending or court, or dropping you be as here, boom, ebefana?
Yeah, most definitely. Aside the repercussions now occurred through regard to actually being in remand in the KK count, let's also admit the fact that Shatter was the talk of the town. For that period, he was the most talked about artist. In the situation, was the most talked about, episode. And American student who were boom. So it's only wise and appropriate say or drop BBCC and a catch fire. And I've always said artists based on experiences. And maybe I'm for experiences and some fiction, some to fairy tale and all that stuff. But based on one life experiences. Into me, I'm expecting say the Omako through among granting tables and among book, they will put it in the songs so that they will make money off those songs. So for me, I'm really excited. Say they are back in the studio and they are exerting all that energy into the studio and making songs. So I'm not surprised. Quite so who's more. I am very excited in the studio.
Let me come to Sina. Okay, so on the screen here, who Doma Idinechi call sure na ho. Minim se na dopu nsu dware bi ana omunyina dware bi
na so for no so ko dware bi
A plus bi say so for no nsu dware bi ana e bi ono be dware
holy water
holy water ana say Okay. Na minim se enkranfo wo wulomo bia enka esese bia o ka ho na
Abeiku, why are you taking the conversation? What busa question. Yes, spirituality. Now, who almost where they go there? Oh, Abei.
No, but you see, contrary to what you said about the health, MD Kimami spoke on Peace FM. He spoke about spirituality.
You see,
and I spoke to Shatta.
Exactly.
And he said there is nothing.
Good. You admitted that in your statement before. No, you are saying contrary. I'm just saying.
Okay, based on
yes,
you health-wise.
yes.
Who the Ufi Shatta camp?
Yeah.
From Shatta camp, there's no spirituality.
No.
On the other hand, MDK Mame, and so I tested spirituality.
And they also connected MDK Mame. I know Busan about Ulomono.
It is a wood waka some there no spirituality. And no kasa. There's another party who believes in spirituality.
I mean, the opposite can ask you.
We ask the question of spirituality involved. Who camp no? Munji spirituality in the spirituality
in this particular
in this context. But I know the church say MDK Mame.
It's not all cancer. We share MDK Mami and we be son Wulome.
Yeah, but even in the video, they after going through the process, I saw them holding.
And that's what we did. Your bompire. I'm a church. Oh no, I me wow. Like I'm just helping you.
Yeah, so more bompire. No, it's spiritual.
Me patches we did this one bompire.
What is spiritual? No, what is spiritual about prayer?
I'm asking you a question.
No, I'm just
prayer has no connection with spirituality.
No, it's physical.
I hear. So you are praying to who?
Prayers there. Let me prayers there.
You are praying to who?
To yourself.
Let me come to Sina. Meaning say we are Afro pop, we are somehow life. Now Afro beat and Afro pop is overshadowing her life. Said they ye projecting Afro beat, Afro pop in terms of marketing, branding, packaging. Don't you think that we should give the same amount of energy and attention to her life?
If you say high life, do you mean like the traditional, the core high life?
Yeah, the element of her life. You have the strings,
Personally, I don't think high life is being overshadowed by the other genres, because I feel like music has evolved. Because there's elements of high life in so many songs that we hear, but just because maybe we don't hear it sound like the way it sounded back then, that's why we feel like it's being drowned out. But I completely believe that it has evolved into a different sound, but it's still high life. Like some of the sounds that, let's say, Kiddy does, or Kwame Yuji, or Creamy, or Mr. Drew, they all have elements of high life in it. I don't think it has been overshadowed though. I just think it has evolved to this new sound.
But I don't think I'm more kind of Afro. Na yente high life. Na say na matter say Kwame Eugene Eka say oh yeah
Afro high life.
But you say
Afro high life.
Or say Afro high life. But I say the genre or the term high life no as yira. Yembo ni din fan kasem.
I mean just to step in, I was going to say this in jest. Say now we can traditional highlight and there's spirituality. But technically, I mean,
I saw person Shatamo and some
baby. I want to open your ulo man one. Baby, I will come.
Shatta. Oh yeah, but you better was you better not to keep your friend is saying off
the say Afro no. I mean when we say Afro, she rightly said it is just African. Afro means Africa. Now, I mean Afro beats or Afro whatever. Personally, I don't believe it's a genre. It just sounds from Africa. So you could have Adowa, you could have anything. I mean the northern sound, once it goes out there, it falls under that or underneath that umbrella. And I think Oshe Ibimuti say Nigerians, they coined the name.
Yeah.
Now Obiti Sefela and Yumbeno, Obo Juju, Obo Jazz, Obo, so he actually does genres of music. It's just that all falls underneath Afro or African style of music. Because we share American is almost style. It's just that they've been able to individualize it. Like the jazz, the reggae, or whatever you want to call it. So we are putting all our sounds, whether it's high life, name it. Yenjina yedini na kwa share sa umbrella na say African popular music. So it's just Afro pop. That's what it means. So it doesn't really matter the genre. And that is all canon. Most of the songs are met, high life no name. It's just that say no more born and I say no more tune into when ni year say yeah to koni modi bi. Oh my archaeologized me who's an American and usherize.
Okay, King Salom sends his thought on this conversation or discussion. Abeiku, I think high life itself is not authentic Ghanaian. Now, Afro encompasses all Ghanaian music from Adwa, Agbaja, Bobobo, Banlogo, and that is the true African music. So high life is more of an account thing and doesn't represent true. Do you agree with him?
Pacho,
traditional, traditional kind of music.
So you still have the elements of the Ghanaian sound. To clarity or clarification sake, yes, Fela was known to do juju and a few other jazz sounds, but he was attributed to Afro beats with the S. Into your Afro beats are strictly Fela. Afro beats comes with no S. So Fela is really the champion when it comes to Afro beats. Into although juju and a few others, he was known for Afro beats.
That's what he called it, or that's what that's
the tag worldwide everybody's known him for.
Okay,
good. Now, see, the conversation is not about elements. For me, I believe, say, and based on the question will be sound, I didn't think I need to new project highlights in Afrobeat, I projected Afrobeat, and that's where the conversation applies.
Yes.
It has little to do with elements of highlight being in this sound, because in your way, say Afrobeat and Afrobeat age in your prominence here, there were elements of highlight, but the point is, Afrobeat in your some validation, some acceptance, to the point where we call international music marketer are more popular than any other genre or not any other sound, African sound now. And so what you get is the likes of Sina, Kwame Eugene and a few others almost gravitated towards that sound. Not because high life in general, but because Afrobeats are popular in a certain validation.
And that's what is trending now.
That is what is trending now. And see, they have no choice than to conform with what is actually being accepted and what is being validated. Now the point is, at what point Rebecca said, okay, let's also elevate our high life. Now you accept certain, you accept Afrobeat. That's where the conversation should move.
All right. Okay, we'll come back to that. HBR Kidi will join us, and Sinaso will also take the stage now. I perform here, Mamefa. Congratulations, Abdul Latif, the CEO at the Globe Productions, for another wonderful Ghana Business Awards, the 4th edition, and Kempinski Gold Coast Hotel. It was super wonderful, from the setup to performances and all the awardees. So once again, congratulations to all the winners, the award recipients for Ghana Business Awards. Thank you so much. My good self got an award for promoting tourism, and I'm super grateful because to be among the excellents in business in Ghana, Nyade Ketwa. Medichiansoma, Mr. Frank Edu, and Mr. Mark Bath Ben, Achimota Golf Club. Today I got initiated into Achimota Golf Club, and the treasurer has paid for a registration and even 10 sessions into Medao Masepa. The founder of Carl Bank, Mr. Frank Edu, and Mark Bath and Ben. Thank you so much for the opportunity. Right, let's come back to A+. Now we can Shatane Medical or more release and you more day bar and you know, like their brand. Meti say ene na ajagoraja eka ewo Peace FM say prison eye baby a okwa sunsun spiritually. I don't know if you comment because you say you don't believe in spirituality.
Man cancer. Hey,
na person clarify.
Patcho me ba. Abi, I am amazed. Say wo mete ha na wo kan say ma atumi so aminka. Aden. Me patcho.
Clarification.
There be patcho nti me ni anka.
Repetition is emphasis.
Hey.
I need clarification. So back to the spirituality issue. Yes, uko prison na oba. Wo insunsanso wo so wadwuma o brand. In fact,
when him say Mamba United Showbiz made the trench no matter where had you
come on, let's get serious. Me say prison yes okwa wo insunsanso also negative repercussions also ujidi.
Oh, me they happy go lucky. Me soon this animal no and me lie what I say, but obi o just animal so I respect that. It's you know a individual way and about semi mejidi and I say obi ani ni ogidi we ase na ni obi agidi bia so no I was saying yeah tolerant to other people's yes beliefs. It's you know it's not about maybe I'm not part of all.
Ajagraja say omo dilema shatano ana sunsunfuo bi etai na chi no omo ye powerful pa na omo abo adwuma because enye easy say obekọ jail na beba na be say looking normal na jail kura uwura mu mpo a okoto unya koto pe we can play ombebo na yahwe okoto a ansa na wawura mu e che say wa bow e ho no to me be a di wachi bia has succumbed to the powers
and we call jail that jail ho no hencoup and experience been no the cancer
or kasunsumu asem.
What do you mean? There's a big gate yare musa akwa abasa yete ha and I just see negative effect. I don't know. There are countless of people I can mention.
Yeah.
Omako jail, Omaba, they went to the highest of their.
No chachu no.
Who they over catch chachu? Will be obi nim chachu po. Mandela, in front of Ibai, 27 years.
Yeah.
Oba then obey. Let us be serious in this country. Let us be serious in this country. Where is the IGP friend? Because the place is an institution. But he wants to speak ill of that institution. Yeah. Is that what he's saying?
I agree.
Yes, let's say your friend watching then Obagano and Monday.
Yeah, but
what does he mean? Uncle order. Uncle order. And just about that Henkupana. Yen Papa mu Kenya de Japan, Jerry Rawlings. Mention them. Then they went to the highest, of society, which is the highest. Yeka jobs was society, presidency. Patrol, kasa, excuse me to say, engine kakra.
I agree. But this one the idea.
You did my back. That's what's up.
Maybe like I'm indifferent. I just graduated when I deal with it. Is then you who no. Me make us say me jindi. What I say?
Me manu doors won't grow.
Me jindi. Media. Woman, we can say juju ni bulletproof. Wadi bi me sha. Ubo mi tu ami wu. Ena juju. Juju ni seat belt. Me some science. Uti ya we ya ade bi wo me na jai. Ena me juju. Na say obi kokotu baby na it's nonsense. If you ask me. However, obi anji ni opeso gidi bi anji. Me there baby me there e was a shatter issue no and say ade bi esi wo memu ha. Ya mamu ntwen ma yesu wu nkwansa mo be ka say ye se ono ne baaye no ade bi esi wo memu ha, and we don't have to pretend as if nothing has happened. For the first time in the history of this country, IGP afre asofo nyina de o ma trans say wo hihye nkom by heart obechew. Na be ye be ignore sa de no kwa eye den na ma sa de no e be ye necessary. Bibi wo ho a was so a sia ubia nya abotre because we be wo we say 31st night me bia me TV no matena echire no mahwe wo a wo ye be ma no hyenkom ne hwe nda je so hyenkom sa akoko bewu akoko so di obeku ba office na pa so be hyenkom sa no bewu we bewu 31st night we.
Oh, I think sir, Prophet Usubempa ababeka say eno nkyere say omo nhye
nkom no dia obi abehye bu
waka.
Yeah,
I don't know say
and then this
baby.
This morning to I heard lawyer Isankoma also talking on joy and I say ubitimi ashankom but how you communicate it no.
Yes.
And a bigger issue no. So I don't think that there's any law against income share no, but the communication of it no any day.
And there on news file.
Exactly.
Lawyer Isankoma.
That's what I'm saying.
Was talking about income share.
Yes.
Hey. It's more than the pay had your mum man we are here.
But we attested to that fact last week.
No, you didn't support me.
Oh, on that point I did. On that point I did.
You did not.
No, you did not.
Let's play the tape.
Yeah, let's play.
Yes, the producer played the tape.
Another significant story about out this week after the release of Medical and Shatter. MDK Medical started on following Crawford. In fact, we are following Crawford Briamaka for. And our science will state say industry and supporting. Do you agree with him?
Let's put it in the proper perspective. I want cancer or say no friends in the industry. One cancer or man supporting. It's a you put a spin on it and thinking say oh in relation to the AC ABR he's talking about the fact that industry now supporting. But the actual post was no friends in the industry. So what I say.
So but there are friends in the industry.
Exactly.
Of course. The friend is saying Bulldog on issue on the buy one that boom. All time now your man shut a bill no.
Yeah.
But now if you court or not now police can one of me. What I say? Because he appreciates the fact that we are looking at the issue on another level. And I kept telling people that Shatta knows where he's starting from and where he's going. And so he appreciates everything that everybody did. What I say? And I think that Ebiana Medicano, there are some particular and need almost to say be your mobile friend and I say or something anchor. At that point, if you have no emotions will near dear kakra. And I think that he's not referring to the entire industry, but we're disappointed in some people. Maybe
But Boo, you have been in that situation before. And you Ubiana a supportive. True. And yet Ubiana a castle free bulldog any idea.
Some particular one what can a bulldog as I want to ask Bulldog. I want to ask him if he wants to today on this show say thank you to the president. It's a question that I want to ask.
For which one?
No, please. I'm asking Bulldog. I didn't say Arnold.
Now we a host.
Maybe son say what kind of maybe some Bulldog say. Yeah, what show you see? Obeka say oh, or Danana. Ado danko akufu ado. I mean, cause you're quite same. But does he ukra then what you say?
Okay, so I'm going to say
I mean,
I don't know fine boys which them who
say ono A plus meaning akasa. So he understands. I mean, I understand the question. And yes, I want to take the opportunity.
Then we don't
I want to take the opportunity to thank the president of Ghana.
Yapon case closed.
Yes, we went church him, but he knows where I'm coming from.
So personal issues. It's
so going back to your question.
No, there be where the more kasa the more. Exactly. Na ye who dey touch.
There be enfamu.
Oh, nyabutre mo.
Wa bisa me question ba man na.
Enye mu mienu kwa na mo bo komo. Enye onu kwa. Ashafo. Sinaso, do you want to know why Boo God is thanking the president?
Not really. If he wants to talk about it.
Okay. Do you want Bugatti.
I want to know.
Oh, I think that. Let me make it very simple. The president has made his interest in this whole matter very clear.
Okay.
And so, between you and the state. Okay. So the state will do what it has to do. But ebia unu nwenye asem ana unu ba unu papa say asem na ebia me personally there enya dia me yes enya dia me no ni issue bia what there are forms of communication in in America say we appreciate
the issue no
issue na some yes
because when he raised the issue
no
did I get support?
I thought he was referring to the Fennec one or the most recent
one.
No,
the most recent one. Now Fennec one and now President come.
Oh no, say Obisan about
at the time His Excellency Mahama Krane was.
No.
So you were talking about support.
Yeah.
I think medical, if anytime you meet medical or cultural, we had a discussion on exactly what he wrote on Instagram or Facebook, myself and him, because we were in the long room for hours, and there are a lot of things that a man not dream bars had and so, because at the time no crana or no crania mengan say omun cars or mobile remanding or another sombe locking at the time.
This was swift.
There were a lot of things happening. And I know on each shutter very, very close. So we're watching the news, we're in the long room, no electronic statement in idea. So we delved into like a conversation, and I can your be now. Those things I can say informed your choice, and onunim nadam for onunim in Crofua. So omunya sema onu betina ho ayeden amo. On him say, maybe this person or that person gets a case. I mean to mean that, or no, but to me I can't on one as him. But Abia or believe it or no share such a situation in mono. San Crofona or no or bebo wiki piamono or muda on so. So you can't really fault him for what he's saying. Because on no and ejano exactly, and then if you ask me, yes, I can tell you. It's just that I don't want to mention names. In my situation was same. I mean, people that you thought say, oh Charlie, I mean they would, what I'm saying, but I mean until you get unia semwa, then you really see truly who cares, who doesn't care, who's indifferent, but ninya lessons. What you say, obitua gaza some in suma say kokande okoka na koye de okoye na unyasem, but asem de makai bibi shata simin kanche o say what is say all de obia to me ko ho obetumi atena TV so aka bibi obehu na oda unbelieve abusabu God was simin kanche o sa. So all I'm trying to say is
no say catch the thing now say catch.
Oh, them na ni didn't come on.
I don't know this message no more.
Send the partner ni pa no.
But I mean anybody can go to sell order. That's me myself have been to sell. But and that is not the issue, but the issue question now the rationale or reason behind medical post when I work company na all my details because I treat my dreams so I could see them and as you were lamenting na me share because me need to talk some artists here senka almost the same way to oma ekebehu MDK say I didn't see on social media. I don't know if they did something behind the scene, but I didn't see top artists calling or asking for clemency or asking for pardon or
same with Shatta,
MDK obetu police station and I don't know yes he rushed the NHS or no
it was there
from day one
till the next morning
it's on no or to the next morning you understand so on himself if it's somebody he will be there
But up with this analysis of mine based on assumption. When you say a Shatta Wale, MDK like they are all saying, was one of the biggest support system. And if I'm correct, only fella can started free Shatawale hashtag. And now on also Nukudim. So I'm only thinking, say the so-called friends and as the industry friends and now experts and come very rally behind him and probably start
got scared.
Movement. They got scared.
They got scared?
Of course, based on how the thing was going.
To say Peter with Jesus, Omudi just say, "Eh, Allah me and you, and then where we go?"
Boo, the ben no can.
Oh.
Can the ben boo.
Interpretation.
Oh,
Peter Wankala.
yeah, Chino was hey.
I may say one.
I don't know that can me.
Peter and Kala.
Peter and Kala.
Ah, okay. The oka ebia or share or catch a Yankupon say baby or bekobia. Yeah, chill no last one. Oh, I don't me. No, I don't know the guy.
3 times.
So
there's a possibility, yes.
Yes.
So they got scared. To actually come out and do a free medical movement, you know. Maybe now now with you be now keke.
Are you saying, sir? And you know Musu?
I'm saying
no. I know they can say obi akoye free shatter. Na ya chi ono. Ebi also ko ebi an obi so news also ko free medical. Ba ko hwe ono so ni no me abechi ono. But you see, Charlie.
Yeah, again, beyond that, I can understand where he's coming from, because, boss, to cut the thing short, a life lesson, man. No, who say industry near home, no. He's only a collaborator to a lot of them. He's not really a friend, and industry, that's how it goes most often than not. They see you as a collaborator, maybe you know vibe because of a certain business advantage. Apart from that, no, it ends there. So a lesson, man, to actually learn from it and move on.
I agree.
Nana Dakwa, good evening to you. You are watching Queen Debbie. Good evening to you. You are watching Mr. and Mrs. Bossman El Sunyane. Thank you so much for the compliment. Yedamasepa, Afe, Enkoma, Echo Browser, One Ghana Club Santana, Professionalism, Moshe. Thanks for the feedback. Now, Yembra, Sina, me who said who collaborating with other artists, whether female artists or yes, especially female artists. What's the problem?
Personally, I don't like to force collaborations. You know, if the music is right, say the vibe is right, we are at the studio. We will work. But the thing is, I actually have worked with a couple of female artists. About 3 years ago, we dropped an all-female album, Black Girls Glow, and it featured Poetra Santua, Adoma, Ria Boss, Fu, and Jejom. And these are all female artists, rappers, poets. We did a joint album. We even did a concert for the album. So I definitely have collaborated with other female artists, and I actually still have some collaborations that I have done but I haven't put out yet. I have a song that has 2 female artists on it. I'm even looking for a last one, but I won't talk about it, but it's not out yet. But I definitely have collaborated with a couple of female artists.
But what is the level of consistency in featuring, because you said 3 years ago, and you know, sir, Odeo EP Abba
is out.
Yes, which did not feature, you know, top female artists in Ghana.
Like I said, I don't force features. You know, if I go to the studio and then I record a song and I feel like this is the person I want on it, this is the person I will call. So if personally the songs I did, it didn't call for any other person. But the thing is, my EP that I dropped, there's supposed to be a song on it that featured 2 female artists, but we just took it out last minute so that I'll drop it with my album, which is probably next year or next 2 years. But I didn't cut any female artists out for any. Like I said, it's just connection, energy. If it works for me, it works for me. I don't force features at all.
All right. One unim o brand necessarily who position maybe with time. Kwame na person ka bibi.
Oh, me dia me person me catch ne say ayi car e ko ne ye bo ho. Enye ne ye gina ho.
Say.
Car e tu aye ko no. E no ye bo ho, ye hwiri bo ho. Enye car e gina ho.
True.
Enti no baby a oye adwuma na afa no. That Lumba or a big artist. But do time no who say also de no ho bossa akode Framponsa Samini Chame Kwame Entino a Jumana a what was saying no I was so forcey a rule some places be so when you said that meaning ebia it will work out like media we have to be a me support you or be a bia we go soon take that me support you be a me support
Papa or Bonu
me one cast when you do no idea you say yamawa you know na me make me suggest ne say mean 24 but me suggest say senke be ya I know there cast my nursery so there I don't know yes sir senke be ya nko so of force hwe baby a nkrofo wo influential now you have to be there so wunya said that say well if it works but if you ask me I think that you should force.
No, I totally agree. Boo, remember the last time we talked about collaboration. Who can say most out of love, and I agree.
Yeah, but I also said that in context.
Okay, in context. For me, I think collaborations, it were two purposes: artistic and a business strategy. Artistic, if you say if you the voice and I say the way would fit into a new way, and I say when the she ne clout at a certain point and will fit into the now and at two strategic business strategy say when the share is on top we want to tap into the fan base because at this moment or influence or clout or following into also tapping into the fan base. And I agree sometimes you need to force it.
When Haja Mona
yes
and Stone Boy Mona
the hit.
Yes, that song is good.
Yeah, he features virtually all the A-list.
Yes.
What you say? Yes, you and you see, I don't begrudge when he says, "Oh, no, also believe in him."
No one can believe in.
No, I mean, that's the impression. Or so,
then one cancer.
Okay,
or there be one cancer. See, and I understand here because yes, I understand. You see, there are lots of issues with collaboration. Yes. What you say? I think the easiest to do is to, it's not easy, but the easiest to do is to try and get somebody on a song and they will get on the song.
Yeah.
Then you're trying to get them to now do a visual to the song. You know, I mean, giants like Edem have had cause to complain about people like Sarkodie who didn't show up. So sometimes when you look at Sanyo Mana, what you say, okay, would I mean building me home? And no can be about the vibe. Maybe do baby. Sa vibe no be easier. And me fro be although be boy me kakra me juma be easier. Sometimes who basa they a lot of people. I mean even at my level, I call people my friends, and they turn it down. They're like, oh Charlie, you know, we go. I let it go. And I believe I am a big subscriber to what she said, vibe, because and that was what I was saying the last time. If somebody wants to do something for you and they want to do it, although they're looking at the business part I think the artistic effect should come first, because who a big dada. Unim say if I jump on a Sinaso song, definitely I'm opening a gate to my audience to Sinaso, you know, that's one. But forget how does Sinaso sound? Is she good? Look at her track record. Is she consistent? I mean, you know, and no, that should be the first thing you consider before you say, oh, me do a mano.
Yeah, but
you know, that's how I look at it.
So, I mean, you're making fantastic points, but I will subscribe to the appeal from.
Oh yes, as well.
Car, echo, any two ebo. It means that you move with a trending way. What do I say? I mean, even as an artist, your sound, sound that you want to get a sound that you know. I mean,
we all say the difficulty in getting the artists and the we are saying about easy. So I mean, you understand?
I understand.
No, yes, and the pessimist sees the difficulties in every good opportunity, but the optimist sees the opportunities in every difficulty. And so the fact that it is difficult is not. He is neither here nor there.
But let's leave it with Sinaso.
Yeah.
A philosophy for herself. This is how she wants to grow her brand. Or say, why features before 3 years ago. But moving forward, no, or careful, only the oil. So, yeah, they're into
big, no. Yeah, dedicated some of their way, no, to help bring people up.
That's what I'm saying.
Because this guy, what's his name? Kweku Smoke and Atajwa. Oh, me and Bosom Pion. Many sledge na edi ene na boro ni na na edi call shatter. And shatter, you do a shatter can say, Your Excellency, you see, this will put me, I go help them. But if I tell them what to do, they no go do. So if you go talk to them, me I go help them. What you say? Shatter was ever ready to support them. And you know, you have to dedicate some of this way, to bring it, because and the bedu Nigeria for no on level.
Most importantly, listen. Look, music listeners have grown very, very wise, unlike before. Listen, me can't say I said this 4 or 5 years back. People are not listening to radio too much for music again. They have their own, they're compiling their own list. Now, look at the greats of the greats. They had to work, excuse me to say, their ASS off to get there. And they did not depend on features and collaborations to get there. Because you see, consistency is the name of the game. She can do all the features. And if she's not consistent, she'll be where she is. There are names we can mention. And and there are people that have done it on their own.
Right.
I give you Bob Marley. Who did he feature?
Okay, all right.
But not Boba no.
Yeah, moving on. Dr. Mrs. Maisel Adai, forcing Adai, who work for Anochi Teaching Hospital, we are emergency physician specialist. Thank you so much for the wonderful karaoke and Eldima and Kwalano. We love you, Auntie, and from all the kids, Bina, Babsi, Diela, Efe, Zoe, and all the kids, we say, God richly bless you. Sina will take the stage now or entertain here. T. Arafo, baby, Amubiano, get ready, Sina so. Enko Emao, Exeba Coupe Asharman, and all the Asharman squad. So, let me welcome you to the stage. Your dance god is why you're ready. Obesama. And A plus Bessa. And dear TV, Kwame Bessa. Kidi will also join us, and then the and come to performance. And you made a performance, live performance, and today is my last episode on United Showbiz. Next week, Empress Nanama McBrown takes over her show. Madam Wasipa for the support. Isaac Owusu and Prince Obimpe, and now Eugene Osafon Cancer Kokonsa Ababekau. And big thanks and big shout out to Godfather Dr. Father Dixon and General Manager Mr. Kennedy say, and to you, Roger Corte, for this opportunity. It's an incredible opportunity that I have not taken for granted. So appreciate for giving me this opportunity to serve our company. Until next week, Empress Nanama McBrown will delight you. Eti Bomodia say, Obeshe na washe noama enkrofonso ehu de ekoso. More surprises eba ewo United Showbiz. More surprises. And maybe Busa say, na eden number next. Don't worry. A creativity, powerhouse. It's what we are going to do next. I don't know, but I won't tell you even if I know. But next week, Empress Nanama McBrown will take over the show. Sinner, let's go.
Like mommy, what about ya? Don't wanna try, but it pique my interest, oh. Be like I win battle right now. I know you know, cause I think I'm falling for you all over again. Sweetie, I'm falling for ya all over again. Baby, I just don't get it. You're my mind all day. I can't eat, I can't sleep, I can't think. It's killing me. Yeah, you mommy dama kwa kwechone. Yeah, you bojin lele lambado. Olo momo. I know you know that I keep on falling all over again. Sweetie, I'm falling for you. Oh yeah, again. Now listen, run up the beat one time, run up the beat one time, spread it up one time, mash up the place one time, run up the place one time, run up the beat one time. Run up the beat one time, spit it up one time, mash up the place one time, yeah, cause I keep on falling, oh yeah, all over again. Oh, I keep on falling all over again, oh yeah, cause I keep on falling. Run up the beat one time, run up the beat one time, spread it up one time, mash up the place one time, run up the place one time, run up the beat one time, run up the beat one time, spread it up one time, mash up the place one time. Now I keep on falling for you. Yeah. Oh, 'cause I keep on falling for you all over again. It's about to be an amazing night. Now, everyone's favorite song of mine. I've released so many songs, but people won't let this song go for some reason. What it? Da 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 da, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shachale shionga eba, hey, onga eba, yeah. Shachale shionga eba, onga eba, yeah, yeah, onga eba, yeah. Shachale shionga eba, hey, eba, hey, eba, hey, hey, onga eba, and I'm talking to you. Ofli fonamo olaka. Hey, obeshele na kewo ye nyoye. Hey, ona fagbekete man say hey, oya wo yo ke sene. Na mo shaya shoya shwene. Oh, awo party otoku noi. Ashifola ni bi na wa boy. Oh yeah yeah, ani ole manolaka. Yana opa pepe pasa. Da 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 da. Shachale shianga eba. Hey, onga eba. Shachale shianga eba. Onga eba de de de. Onga eba. Shachale shianga eba. Hey, eba hey, eba hey. Say, onga eba. Are you ready? Are you ready? Say, show jolly, 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 show jolly, oh jolly, jolly, show jolly, oh jolly, jolly, she oh jolly, jolly, yeah, show jolly, 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 show jolly, oh jolly, jolly, show jolly, oh jolly, jolly, show jolly, oh jolly, inge, show jolly, she anga eba, onga eba, yeah, yeah, onga eba, onga eba, yeah, onga eba, yeah, onga eba, onga eba, eh, onga eba, oh, yeah, yeah, be there, but I be there, eh, eba, eba, eh, say, onga eba, say, one more time, let's go. Show jolly, 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 show jolly, oh jolly, jolly, show jolly, oh jolly, jolly, she oh jolly, jolly, yeah, show jolly, 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 show jolly, oh jolly, jolly, show jolly, oh jolly, jolly. Woo! Give it up for the band. Give it up for the band. So from Ojole, I'm taking you to a wonderful place where I'm from. It's called Jamestown, British Accra. And this song is off my new EP, For Times We Lost. It's the last track. It goes like this. I'm taking you through my town. The people, some of the things they like doing, you know. Let's go. Da 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 do do dio do do dio do do dio do do dio. Hey, listen. Boy, I call me a Jamestown. Listen, why won't show you Jamestown? Boy, I call you Jamestown. Yeah, yeah. Why I do the Jamestown? Yeah. Go your party, yeah. Le 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 le. Boya Jamestown, boya Jamestown. Akwele sumade, yeah 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 yeah. Boya Jamestown, boya Jamestown. bulo. Onyaji woju, hey, bodo bati, le 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 le, boya Jamestown, akwele suwa yeah, boya Jamestown, hey. Bano bajo, hey, I know, they bano bajo, hey, bano bajo, hey, get me, I know they bano bajo, hey, bano bajo, hey, I know they bano bajo, oh, bono party, yeah, boya Jamestown, oh, akwele suma, yeah, boya Jamestown, boya party, le, boya Jamestown, akwele suma, yeah, boya Jamestown.
Ebusiafo yeko enkoji egwedie nkrato yeba more performances and Kiddy will be in the house. Stay tuned.
Up on the wagon, baby say cheese, girl. Strike a pose, make her see. Say cheese, girl. Strike a pose, make her see. Say cheese, girl. Strike a pose, make her see. Say cheese, girl. Strike a pose, make her see. I'm up on your thing. Say be you where they catch back. You know the vibes, so you know the Sabuni why they miss my boo. She make Bobby say like say next time you're in Ghana, take you to when we done we go mama. Up on the wagon, baby say cheese, take a picture. Shaka post, make us see. Say cheese, take a Shaka post, make us see. Say cheese, take a Shaka post, make us see. Say cheese, take a Shaka post, make us see. Hey, oh Abrabona ye ding, hey, oh Abrabona ye ding, yeah, oh Abrabona ye ding, oh Abrabona ye ding, oh Abrabona ye ding, 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 oh Abrabona ye ding. Say cheese, take a Shaka. Everybody Shaka post on the way where you are right now. Yeah. Say cheese, say cheese, say cheese, say cheese, say cheese, say cheese. Oh na 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 na. We're just getting started in the village. So before I got here, I was watching the comments. People were insulting me, pa. Please, I wasn't late. I was here before all the guests. I was just waiting outside, so get out of the way, let's get it. Alright, so I want you guys to pick up your phones right now and send me notes. My baby send them, you know I'm in the mood, yeah. Send me notes. Oh mommy send them, you know I'm in the. Listen, don't tell nobody. Say I'll be looking in your DMs now. After all is said and done, I want to see you in the PM. So when you come through, no more talking. We going straight to the sexing. So right now, while we talking, oh my baby, send me news. My baby send them, you know I'm in the mood, yeah. Send me news. Oh mommy send them, you know I'm in the, send me news. My baby send them, you know I'm in the mood, yeah. Send me news. Oh mommy send them, you know I'm in the mood, yeah. Sina, tonight what's up? You go send. Oh na na na, oh na na na, oh na na. Send me news. Oh send me news. I like it baby when you send me news. Mommy please send me news. I like it baby when you send me news. Oh na na, send me news. Oh na na, send me news. Oh baby send them, you know I'm in the mood, yeah. Yeah. If you're ready, 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 hey, let's go. Oh na na na, oh na na na, oh na na. A 1, a 2, a 3. Everybody say. Nah, I don't feel the energy. I don't feel the energy. If you're ready, let's go. A 1, a 2, a 3. Everybody say. Nah, I want you from the house. Wherever you're watching from, if you're ready, everybody, a 1, a 2, a 3, everybody say you love me. Baby, say you love me. Oh, I go hold you down. If you say you want me, say you love me. Baby, say you love me. Listen, I go wear you crown. If you say, some people not believe, say, me I go feel love you like this. Me I not believe, say, oh, me I go be fall for you so hard. Oh, na, na, na. See me a baby, I go hold you down. Oh, sorry, I go hold you down like nobody. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, baby. Love me, love me, love me, love me, love me, baby. So please, won't you love me, love me, love me, baby, won't you love me? Baby, won't you love me? Baby, won't you love me? Oh, na,
Charlie, with a hit up. If you're in the building, let me hear you say, yeah. Let's get it. I'm from one, let's get it. So this song, right? I got heartbroken one time in my life. Yeah, due to I get broken hearts. And I wrote the song right before I met Sina. Somebody broke my heart, you know. So, listen. I hear say you found somebody new. I hear say. Inti sweetie kayo. Say, impeni fuasi. Medi kwasi asem. Hey, but I dey wish you joy and happiness, oh baby. Oh, I dey wish you love and happiness, oh baby. You deserve better. Hey, you deserve better, yeah. Baby, you deserve better. You deserve better, yeah. You deserve better. Pull it down. You might be home listening to me right now, right? Pull it down, hold it down. You're waiting for a sign. That boy is shooting you wrong. That girl is shooting you. You're waiting for a sign. This is your sign. You deserve better. Hey, you deserve better. Odomu semi, afena misiesia. Akwana toto fiwawa, afena misiesia. Hey, I will always love you, and all these memories I will love you. See my heart they pain me. Say you go end up with somebody else. Hey, you deserve better. Baby, you deserve better. Hey, you deserve better. You deserve better. You deserve better. Yeah. You deserve better. You deserve better. Man, you fans, listen. You deserve better. Us now fans, we deserve better. We all deserve better, Charlie. Freaking Lord. I beg IGP there. See, arrest me, take me to prison. I give you 1 million reasons why you should be mama. You should be mama. You they make me go inside. When they make chance I'm in there. Oh baby, would you tell me why? You tell me why. Melody, you are the woman that I need. I'll be the one man that you see. You set my heart on fire. Hey, you be the woman that I need. See, I'll be the one man that you see. You set my heart on fire. Everybody say, chuku chaka, 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 go, chuku chaka, 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 chuku chaka. You be the woman that I need. I'll be the one man that you see. You set my heart on fire. I'm not singing for me. You be the woman that I need. I'll be the one man that you see. You say what?
You set my heart on fire.
Chuku chaka, 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 chuku chaka. Hey, na. Yeah. Is it hot in here? Hey. Listen, now take this money. Go get your hair done and your nails done. Do you love me or really love me? Say. You giving me the sexual healing. Now check it. I cannot deny I'm feeling higher. Oh never ever been in touch with my feelings. My baby, you, yeah. Who put me there, no man, no mama, tita, no mama, yes, and good so. And my baby, you, so baby, say my name, say my name, say my name for me, say my name for me, say my name, listen, say my name, say my name. Hold on. I won't hear them. Say my name more. Okay, say my name more. Say my name more. Say my name for me. Oh no, say my name more. See, it's getting hot in here, you know. It's getting hot. Let's get it. Listen, we say your dossier on pay me bio. Why dear man, I show me all day. I gave you my heart and door. Say, but you play me for a fool. Everybody say, why am I the same? Oh na. Why am I the Oteja? Why am I the same? Why am I the Oteja? Oteja on pay me bien. Women are dangerous. Why dear man, I shame me all day. I give you my heart and door. But you play me for. Everybody say. Why am I the same? Why am I the jamming? Why am I the? Let me see your why am I the jamming? Oh na. Why am I the? Who got in the building? Let's go. See, hey. Listen, see. Sometimes I feel like giving up the love, the show. I feel like giving up the love, the sheep. I feel like giving. I want to show you something. If you want my money and the other money, I want to show you something. If you want my money and the other money, hey, mommy, say you should know, baby, only you. Oh na. I'll meet the mommy, oh baby, you see I'll meet the mommy. You see I'll meet the mommy, oh baby, mommy. I'll meet the mommy. You see I'll meet the I'll meet the mommy. 1, 2. You're still tuned in. United Showbiz. Myself in the building. Abeiku Santana in the building. Lovely Singers in the building. Bugard in the building. A+ in the building. Arnold in the building. Hey. If you feel it, say yeah. If you feel it, say yeah. If you like, I go be a fine doctor. And I should be me wow doctor Fanny. Say if you like, I go be a fine lawyer. Yesterday, and I should be say my mouth. I go be the sugar in your butter in my bread. Mama, give me cocoa, give me ginger. I go be the sugar in your butter in my bread. Mama, give me cocoa, give me ginger. Everybody say, oh, big can share and today. Say I found my baby. Matia she need dum. Hey, Matia she need dum. Oh, big can share and today. Say I found my baby. Matia she need dum. Matia she need dum. Maria, Maria, Ningbo Kamia, oh na 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 na, Maria, Maria, oh be con catch auntie day. I want for that solo for inside. Yeah, let's go. Let's go. Hey, I tried it. Oh, I tried it. Now listen. I put my all into you. It's in no man to me. If your feelings ever change, just let me know. Give me. I will tell you, say you give me joy. Anything I go talk, give me love. All the boys in my move, them be one. For your love, I go break every law. I will tell you, say you give me joy. Anything I go talk, give me love. All the boys in my move. Are you ready, everybody? 1, 2, ain't see your dog. Sing it, brother.
And I'm watching me on. I die away. Ain't see your dog. You drive me crazy, yo.
Don't keep me waiting. Hey, this is my journey. Hey, me dem ma kumenina. Fama chaskele. Oh baby, oh dede. Your love to me like me dem ma kumenina bema wo. Fama chaskele. Oh baby, oh dede. Your love to me. Me say usu amame say. Odo ewe mame say. Oh mame say. Me say usu amame say. Odo ewe mame say. Oh mame say. Oh mame say. Oh mame iti odo ewe. Oh mame won't treat me oh. Hey hey.
Odo ewe.
Hey. Me see odo ewe. You drive me crazy yo. Don't keep me waiting. This is my darling. Odo ewe. You drive me crazy, yo. Don't keep me waiting. This is my journey. Say, T for thanks, T for thanks, T for thanks. Bad man.
All right, get seated.
Wow.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow.
Oh, Yemfa Esemboma Kidi.
Charlie said chatter house for sure. No. Let's start the conversation.
Okay, yo.
Chatter house for so much. Debbie, I've taken the host job. On nobody before baby sa career. Chatter house for sure. This year, next year.
But that's an unfair statement.
They do that. It can be unfair to you.
No, it's an unfair statement.
He has a right.
No, and your chatter house for a day I was in the
according to the metrics. According to the metrics and numbers.
Yes.
This gentleman sitting here has the biggest song in what is the time?
Touch it.
Okay, all right.
23:19. That is 11:19. As at this moment, he has the biggest song in Ghana right now.
Yeah, we'll talk about that.
Yes.
We'll talk about his streams. And,
yes.
But Kidi, once again, congratulations.
T for thanks.
You've done it.
T for
In fact, this year VGMA, as you were highly tipped, Senka Obefa the artist of the year. Won't disappoint fans, bruh. I think say 1G the ultimate award, we prove yourself. Say, you know, the game. What you say? You know, globally, your music. I'll give the statistics, the streams that you're having. It's serious. Yeah. It's serious. Congratulations once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
You know, prior to the show, the Crawford can say, and then the show no a love affair. I don't know why people think it's love affair, but Obaha, you gave us a hug, you know, a handshake, and a oko kiss. Yeah, Sinaso.
Abeiku, the Bible says that greet your siblings with a holy kiss. So I just did exactly that. We are your cousins.
Your siblings.
Siblings are used figuratively here. You know.
Oh, them way. Number 4.
Say, possible now. I mean, Mamu pegs.
No, I'm not saying give respect, but before I make a program, I say, Crawford can, they love a fail. Now make catch A+. Sinaso perform one satisfied will perform. On one performing in you know. Would you continue desert or sun was say, hey, Sina? And then the young is what it is. And then the young way, a baby, sir, and then the cost of them. Are you in love? You guys, are you in love?
I love her like a friend. Yeah, like a sister. In a biblical sense. But we have love for each other, but we're not in love, we're not dating or anything. I respect her so much as an artist, as a person, and that's just what it is. You want to add something?
Said it all.
Sida, I'll play the video of you kissing.
See, I would replay video.
Yeah, now catch me say, Ondo Kidi. Say or your fiancé and kaumpe.
Why are you looking at me? Is that a question?
I mean, look at him. You know, he's a beautiful man. He's talented. He's.
Yes, screams. Yes, screams. Not the whole of Ghana.
But you're interested in your relationship, though.
You know, but yeah, he is someone I can date definitely because we go way back and we are really cool. Like. We work together. We can put business aside. We can focus on business and we can focus on pleasure. Like we can make everything work. Kitty, you know what I mean, right?
Okay.
Which one is working right now? Business, because we have a new single. I have a new single featuring him out.
That was a Ghana for to me. I'm to make up an odd. Yeah, see what you and you say. Whoa. I don't know. Obia texting me. Almost so boy. Hey, I was a guy who
I don't know why people don't believe someone. They believe someone.
I want to make something Crawford.
My name is Abeiku. Sorry, send me trap picture. Many girl be any woman video picture. One skid na ha or badge na ha. You started shipping. Because in a kid in girl almost share. And yes, I will be because we need to trap picture. You know, it's just love and respect that we have.
No, but with Sinaso, yeah, who more photos.
Like she said, we go way back. We know each other from Legon. So we've been friends even before we became like artists, you know. So it's way more than music for us.
But the amount of for a year more suspicious.
Oh, me,
you also made me impair controversy. Controversy background, you know, meant to say boo. Boo no no to be fair controversy. Maybe pass A+. But Sida has been on the show before, and I asked her the same question when we saw a music video that you were kissing her.
Music video?
Yes. And it was a passionate kiss. Eti ene yenya wo ye pese o che obi a oye wa down for keke. Obetumi kissing with the passion like that.
Oh yeah.
As friends. Kidi says sana tie dia. Wotumi kisse obi sa na nya ohwede ene ye de obekọ asejam herbal clinic. Ne ya kohwehwe video. Because if you are no problem. Because I'm not old to me, yes, sir.
Never.
So, but your kisses are Charlie. I hear you.
Charlie, bomb me, Shebio.
Hey, seriously.
They were acting numbers. Was acting, there are so many people on set. There's 50 people in our camera.
Action.
Me could try movie no me in case you me your mistakes and me nya say take 2 pasare na no go
was that the mu seconds but yeah bebre
mu ye bebre I see
was a movie you know these things showbiz oh nah why you looking at me it's true right
oba ni engineer oba ni nje be ma ni
Oba shoe we took it a couple of
times. Well, that was like what 6 cuts or 7 cuts.
Then she lied the last time when she was here.
She did.
Yeah, she did.
She lied. She lied.
Yeah, she said only 3 times.
She lied.
I remember it was 6.
It was like 6.
munya botana mo body language no eh way
Chale who?
I go to
Language, serious.
Now what
The body language alone, they are giving everything
I
off.
swear.
The tension.
Why you are creating things?
We are not creating
there's
anything, my
nothing.
brother.
Okay. Do you think, sir, if you come out publicly to tell us you guys are in a relationship, it can affect your career, it can affect
not at
your main relationship, sort of?
What is the main relationship?
hey
Dave.
me so cry be me ho na bibi ya
It is saying a chance here. Obi omunim omo from Lagos. From primary school cry. And yes, omo acting. Until obi aso nim ne deda. Aso munim omo ho deda. And all putting itself into the story. A story ni nyina so e yodo ho asem.
David
Ohwe said there kidi abunkotodwe ewo sinaso anim na hwe ba bia kidi nani ehwe a nani hwe eye sinaso
we nyina hwe anye no
ne kokoso
ye den be kwa
na ensuo yi a egu abrantie hu na hwe ba bia ode ne nsa afa se gura be hya hwene a ne nsa ebegu ahwene ne so so ho aha na ensuo ne to gu on so na se acting so de se wo de hu hyem na wo yema ne yefe that time no na edien ene ekosi na so ekotirim kopim so wode na no ebetua wa no.
Like he said, you know, it's hard because there's like
Kissing
30,
hard, man.
no, there's 30 people around watching you kiss someone in the rain.
Someone you know or you have known for so
Yes.
many
You
years.
didn't hear what she said though. I say he's hard.
He's hard. It's hard.
That's Buffalo Mocha. I say he's hard. But that's what I heard.
Yeah, I'm gone. But that's what I said.
Unim say enkai.
It's hard.
It's okay. Okay.
But you know what this tells me? It tells me that we did an amazing job.
No, I know the area. No.
Because after we so be believe that means hey we killed the rule. We killed it.
I'm clapping my mouth.
Yeah.
They killed it.
We are not here free hana mo kasa mai azanya mbefia mo.
So Kidi, your current streams on YouTube are over 12 million.
Yeah.
Spotify over 18 million. Video no that's who trying to mon share. Video no a trying to
Akwa be hu
I said A plus said the course no. Ah. Sure.
Hwe anye me nuan. Ya den be kwa kana yo.
Second take.
Wait. Twa.
Hey.
Anytime I make show video way biano, so you feel very uncomfortable.
Frank Bemposhwe.
Why do you have goosebumps?
Yes.
I didn't when
No,
you
it's cold. It's cold.
It's cold. It's cold here. Okay, I think cold. You remember air condition or
Yes, it's cold.
Me me jacket no.
anytime you be able show some video be we feeling very uncomfortable, especially say and won't check and on live set like this. Why?
My dad is home watching.
Your
My
dad?
family members. Everyone is watching
Your
right now.
dad is home watching. But the video is already out.
Yes, but we are reminding them over and over again that
We
it
are
happened.
reminding who? Your dad?
The whole world, the whole Ghana.
One hour reminder. You know,
You know, at this juncture, I'll let Arnold come in.
Come in for what?
A quite bad video. So, be reminding the papa of Bibi, minim adequate.
And Mr. Chima Adrian so kakra because
Chichimu kakra.
Okoye projects me just so catch up say project we near kwakoye. And at the end so about for a couple of months or years.
Yes.
Into your ho and me nim the intia I don't know our first reaction after he came out. What was their first reaction?
My dad, who's that boy? That's the first thing he said.
Who's that boy?
Yes. Who's that boy? But like I said, it's been 2 years actually, and it's like when we watch it over and since the time it premiered, I personally haven't watched it again. So time you showed it when I came, I watched, I'm like, oh, so this really happened. Same. So I just feel over and over again. You know.
I said, when no, so yeah.
No, not really.
But you don't want to watch it.
Yeah.
And also on personal drinks and the papaya freely watching it all over again.
It's your video, right?
Yes, my movie, yeah.
A movie.
Yeah.
She doesn't feel comfortable watching. But how do you also feel when you're watching?
Me, generally, I hate watching myself on TV or listening to myself. So every time I have to watch it, like, I also feel that sense of, hey, why am I watching this again? Like, it's happened. That's what I say. So I don't want to watch it again because it's forever planted in my mind. I know what it felt like. I know how it was. I know how it went. So I don't want to watch it all over again.
Like Samini said, it's a sweet mistake.
It wasn't a mistake, but it was sweet.
Who's that boy?
Once again,
like Abia movie bisa na so omo kesi a omo ye biom.
Oh, direct and action je.
Obeye. No be catch and the dad. Obesan ye biom ansa.
Why them freeze the
Charlie.
I don't want to freeze.
No. But Kitty is a good kisser. You know, because any guy that kisses the lips, you know, then licks the top of the mouth through the nostrils.
Oh dear.
No, but please, if you can show that, look at this again. This guy is he's a lover man, you know. Watching this. No, this is highly professional. This is highly professional.
No when be so bad say how did she also feel? So bisa Kidi.
How did I feel?
Yeah.
It was good. It was good. It was great.
You see how the lady to Zukam.
Look, yes, you are doing a good job at the MCR. Look, yes, please, let's go. Charlie,
You ready? Please, MCR, it's okay. Niana Mekaya,
Charlie.
Who is that boy?
No, Charlie. No.
Who is that boy?
No, you see how they zoom them about there.
Keshi champion you no more.
No, but they need to do well.
Yeah.
So was
Yes, she do well.
No, the team was
Yeah, serious. The team was perfect.
It comes to the fact that we've been friends, so there was that chemistry.
Dabi. Enya no
It goes
Akidi.
beyond that.
Motaye. Until minim baby amu. What you say? This can't happen just like that. Like I'm sorry no mukezi.
Yes.
Now the boy ni John Dumelo made this that.
Someone acted that the man fight.
And that's what I was doing, acting.
No, but some more rehearse it. Oh, like my rehearse was school. School.
All right, let's move on. Let's move on. Kidi, I want to quote a tweet that you tweeted that one day I will be rich, but right now I'm not so. So don't be expecting some kind of rich and flashy lifestyle from me because I'll be a star. I beg. I live within my means. Dead the expectations. And then about Timtia or this tweety beto.
So I've come to realize a lot of times it shouldn't be so, shouldn't be the ideal situation, but I've gone to a lot of places that people pass, some comments
the mama. Like when you go, I will kill the stars, I will carry out. They do it, you know. People shouldn't pretend that they don't do it. Like if you dress a certain way, I will see any now or when I share. And I'll share fake, and I'll share fake, and I'll share fake. And I feel like that alone, it should, like I said again, it shouldn't be like that, but it brings a lot of pressure on public, not even just artists, public figures to live a certain type of lifestyle, you know. And we all know that it's been a very hard couple of years. So if somebody is not doing or living a specific set of lifestyle, you shouldn't be giving them pressure to Uncle Toka, we Uncle Chef Blink, Uncle Chef which original shoe. You see, Kabe soon fake, fake, and let him feel comfortable. If you dress and you're feeling comfortable, and that's all it should be. You get me? So I was just saying, Sir Charlie, people should stop that. Artists, public figure, and see, expect to say, "Who round my hey, perfume?" You know, see a tour, filling station, yeah, like you know. I mean, if you can afford it, fine. But if you can't, live within your means.
Meaning, so you're quoni intino, quafford, amontai any show off, Papa intino, ebia, we are quoni intina, oh yes, sir. But Nancy, you say we record label mate, Kwame Eugene. I said. Mokekawe tension kakrebi. Is there competition ewo muntem ewo record label so?
Take a deep breath. So I'd like it very much, with all due respect to everybody sitting here, I do not want to talk about my label mates, with all due respect, because I've come to realize that every time I do it, the blowback is always not what I expect. Words are twisted. No matter how I say things with love or in the spirit of brotherliness, it always comes back as kiddie tiny miano. You get me? So I do not want
slow
to.
Motion.
Yeah.
Can slow motion.
Yeah.
So can fast into TNT. Into can say Kwame Eugene. Because you can fast INT.
Yeah. They be American. Every time I say anything. And I can say for a fact that lots of the things I say are out of love and brotherliness.
All right.
But when
but
it's
you have no
interpreted-
issues, right?
Nope.
Okay.
That's it. I think that's fair enough.
2020 was an amazing year for you in your career as a musician. You hear songs are the and back to. That is why people anticipated say VGM Krana be for the artist of the year. We've also seen your streams millions, baby. But who with your international dominance and who say both shows outside like Kiddie Europe tour, Kiddie Canada tour, Kiddie US tour, Kiddie UK tour, and why?
What person make no question?
Cannot create.
My business expert. No, I'm just joking. But outside is just now opening. A lot of countries had like a serious protocol when it comes to lockdown. Even though Coca-Cola show and cry, a number of people that can come is very restricted. And outside just started opening. And I think I've been built for next year most of the festivals. So you guys will be seeing me going, performing everywhere. And yet, sometimes I see some of these comments on social media. When you might encore perform, right now, you don't just get up and say you are going to perform because your song is big. You have to go through the right challenge, you have to do the right thing and go properly. So come next year, we're going hard.
Now, considering the success of Touch It is a song that has gone global. Do you see yourself as a global star, a global artist?
I see myself getting there. It's my dream. I always say that I do not want to be big in the confines of just Ghana. I want to be big way beyond Ghana, way beyond Africa. So I feel like I'm on the right path, and things that, like you said, 2021 has been amazing. It's been so great. Like whenever I'm going to bed, I can't believe the places God is taking me. So I believe that I'm on the right path, and Touch It is just the beginning. I have like so many songs coming that I pray to God that also, reach that global stage. So.
You are there because
Amen.
with Billboard global charts are Odaso 12 million, 18 million, and like One Shatta, One.
Touch It is currently the most streamed Ghanaian song on Spotify right now.
Yeah.
Huge.
Yeah.
Okay, I know, sir. You've had some approaches, sir, come and perform or UK recently, but you declined. Why did you decline that?
A lot of these conversations are not had with me. Some of the conversations I don't hear of any conversation or performance until it's been agreed on. So if there is a decline, I don't know the conversations that are being had with my management, you get me? I only hear of the show when it's agreed on that I'm performing here. So Kiddy, you are going here, you get me? So I don't know of any decline with UK. But I think I'm even going to UK in a couple of weeks, so.
This year statement I will make here, may a confidence in you. Hey, I'll come back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back.
Hasta la vista.
Yeah.
I'll be back.
Abeiku. Masana Abu.
Is it just because you lost the VGMA, no? And I say I'll be back, no? Udi Bellanche or home IABB.
This is a movie. But I know I'll be back now. I keep saying it was set in the spirit of, you know, the night was going well, it was going good. I was excited, you know, my birthday, you know, Vima. Once I made first award, man, Gasabi. My first second man, Gasabi. But once obviously, Nipa said in the offer, I say, hey, Charlie, who you? So now for home, I started. I won't say how my soul, like in quotes. So I said like saying I'll be back. But it wasn't anything I was saying because I was feeling too proud. I feel like I was bigger than anybody. It was not deep. You know, it was on a very light note. But obviously the backlash that came from that has been, you know, immense. And
your record label is one of the biggest record label in the country.
The biggest.
The biggest record label in the country. And with support even in Nigeria, partnership are Omunyan. One would have thought, sir, and artists a woman record label, a bit to me, some collaboration, international artists collaboration. I don't know what plans are for next year.
So again, when I get the opportunity, I like to explain some of these things to people that everything happens with due time. You know, you're rushing your mouth. A lot of things, a lot of songs, I record that where it comes out like 3 years later, 2 years later. Some of the songs are there, but obviously it's not time. You get me? So I want it more than people want it for me. I want to have international collaboration with some of my international idols. You get me? I want it. I want to be in a studio with a Drake or a Chris Brown or a Beyonce to make records, make magic together. So I feel like we're working towards it. Like you said, right now we're signed to a lot of international partners. So all these things are in the pipeline, and very soon, fingers crossed.
Apart from music, where income?
Right now, it's just 100% music. Right now, currently.
Sina, what about you?
Same. 100% music.
And do you think it's sustainable? Say, obey music in Kwa, I won't for business be account.
I think to an extent it could be, but if personally I want to go into another business, I would, but I'll never, how do I say it? Nobody will find out about it. That will be personal to me. But at the same time, you know, it is what it is. Like,
I know something about that. Okay, so
also your business, Bianca, it will be personal to her.
yeah.
Some of time.
I won't.
No,
I won't align it to my brand as an artist. I won't say, because I feel like if I go into, let's say, fashion, because I'm into a lot of clothing, people will think it's a clothing line, and I don't think that sells too well in our part of the world, like Cena's clothing line. I don't think it does.
If Kiddy wants to do something now, or nipa 5 million, 10 million, say, I don't want to align it to me brand.
I'll find a way to do that. Like, I'll sort of promote it, but you wouldn't know it's me.
And Sadia, your influence, your brand, which made the tone MTN for Enyesika. Now, why we are there also main fan tone media. I don't agree.
Okay, so I think what she wants to say is over the period, no. Some of the celebs are more clothing line abano and each other and quitry. But I agree with you. No, I agree with you. But I want you to also understand where she's coming from.
Okay.
So why any research and we say Michi Bellino and success and so on. You understand? But maybe they all can also know correct. Said or no one brand influence no and they be projected whatever product I also pushing. It's there. So catch and say again, one advice and always suggest it. So no so once I research and we say 1, 2, 3 and kuya mono. On finding out the Abeiku ye, you understand? Amano in a pursuit of projecting the business. However, no brand now up just said no one or they be pushy product. What I say?
I was going to say that I don't know of any rich person in the world that has only one job. Like every wealthy man that I've ever met, they're doing like 5, 6, 7 jobs. That's what brings them wealth. So it is very prudent as a human being, no matter what you do, to have multiple streams of income.
that we are calling now, but for prudent in there.
You can't.
Okwa academy pacho.
Yeah, we went to. I
That be minimum. Akraka for no WhatsApp me. Almost say munim kissing too much. Akraka boys.
Anyway, so I believe it's very wise as any individual to have multiple streams of income. But I also think, say,
and he's still speaking English.
Since a banker, best sorry, I shouldn't tie. So a office, that's a job by a man on 95. I think say most of the problem comes with people don't recognize artists say a Juma. Omuni say, oh now great is all your jumpy. Into case all your new to near say and oh yeah anything.
Yeah.
People don't recognize it as a serious profession. Since will be sorry, doctor call office call healing call for me. Sorry, I go to the studio to make music to make people happy.
And yet, and only a tight question.
I know I get you.
I'm just saying your doctors are almost our second job. Nurses, ne bankers almost second job.
Of course.
Now you say, oh, business become because in recent times you youth be brave or more into creative arts almost as you become and only the inspire encouraging crowd say you can also do something.
Of course.
But let's move on. Sina, one kiddie more alleged relationship and will because singular who feature and also what to do feelings.
Yeah.
Okay? What to feelings. And one can so what to it say we shouldn't be surprised one day you will settle with Kiddy.
Did you do that?
Nah.
Okay. Me a project in our share.
Evidence. We see.
Yeah, receipts.
Don't be surprised when I settle down with Kiddy Sinaso. 31st August 2021.
I want to see this tweet.
You want to see
Yeah.
No,
Okay.
I don't think it was a tweet. I think it was an interview
Yeah.
on Hit FM.
Mr. Waka, you are quoted as saying, say, and say, 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 what worry, and this is from Pulse.com, GH.
Yeah. So this was completely taken out of context. So they asked me, so Sina, 2022 or whatever year, if we see you and Kiddy settling down. See how it worries me. Anyways, so they asked, if we see you and Kiddy settling down in a couple of years to come, should we be surprised? And I said, honestly, we don't know what the future holds. We really don't know what's going to happen to us tomorrow, next week. So if that happens, it happens. And taken out of context. That's all. But I didn't verbally say that, oh, this. No, that didn't happen.
As a plus will become.
Plus ni bibiaka.
Your newspaper on the kind and one on one.
Exactly. I want to see sometimes I'm make it look very bad. Yeah. Journalists and bloggers no. Asemo
read and one on also the same.
The same thing. So which one is out of context? Yeah, more genius, more cutting some slack. Because we are not
there to all.
In a picture of somebody I got.
Like why?
No, said the papa Esha. Obehu say Sinaso the Okachen Ufino a different from the Okawa Bonte. So what I say. Because papa named that boy. Who is that boy? Who is that boy? Who is that boy? Oh, but who's what I say? One shot that chibi. Only that boy no.
No, but they asked, I wouldn't have said that if they didn't ask me.
Two papas were busao. And then my papa busao fakidi.
Who is that boy?
What was the response to who
And
is that boy?
that's the first question, like who is he? And I said, we went to school, is he a good artist? I'm like, yeah, he's a great artist. Watch the movie. When the movie came out, I said the questions that you asked me. And yeah, that was all.
Oh, papa kada da.
But yeah.
That is all papa kwa person and yet general public in Ukraine are so concerned. But your dad has also followed and when conversation echo so around only kiddie.
I feel like we had some counseling.
Oh, and yeah, counseling. But kiddie, my last question now, I know ne book God ne A+ abem. A chair or one day who say kiddie o de oba about to social media so. Uncle says Anna kiddie or would obey and at the end about him how they I feed the other about to social media so.
I say what's not I did very precious. Yeah, sometimes it's a wall. And for the longest time, now I'm person in the bed to abundant because I can't create a womb. Now I'm because I know the part of the world that I'm free. So now sometimes he addresses certain issues. Obama, we see so young. That ben I buy, so I didn't want to bring all of these things to cloud, so I decided to keep it private. But to do baby, now I wanted to go out with my kid, wanted to have a good time together, but I couldn't do that because my family too about more. So I felt like, you know what, the ABCC, it's a blessing. So if it's a blessing, you need to share a blessing with the world. So I just said, I know what, let me just do it. So I did it, and it's been very liberating. I feel like a burden has been lifted off me. I can go anywhere with him, do anything I want to do with him. It brings me so much joy.
And the crack on touch it in the crown, but I say, he should be about the toss it. No, also papa. But me who say only or mammy,
himself coming himself. No, I'm a damn for my shop. We need him film.
Okay, you be in a film. Be in a film. I work I say,
step mom, let's do channel.
Step mommy.
God, jeez.
Okay, Arnold, what question be my
couple what touch on a lot of issues, varied issues, baby. I'll try and get them. First, Mebon Abaso. I think that from 2020 up to now, Kiddy has been very consistent. Now, like you said, the na expectation was say we winning artist of the year. Now, big ups to Dana Hamilton. I think that Kiddy took the trolling war. Time I'll be back. Winning and the trolls were going back and forth. Interviews or granting, gave me the impression say he's an entertainer or to business, nothing. And those things and trolls, he really took them all in his interviews. Because I was one of the few people, or many people that we thought say okay, he could win. Going into next year VGM, I still have that expectation. Say we'll be winning artist of the year.
Amen.
Yes, and I say it based on the fact that Touch It is arguably the biggest song within the year under review. Now, if board Bekanokwe, Academy Bekanokwe, and the general population so Bekanokwe there, then I see no reason Ntia AC who can be with the artist of the year. Moving on to another subject now on Kwame Eugene conversation. Again, as a presenter, you are very right to ask the question. The artist knows no right to be able to answer, clarify, and I say reject the question. Now, I am excited with answer no mine because it gives me the impression say label no and as a handless no on my ejuma. Because couple obekaya sa conversation between on the label mates no not the friction ever. Let's not run away from that fact. Because of can we Kwame Eugene babe can we not Kwame Eugene abe responded, and for me I felt that it wasn't good energy for label mates one more project on respective careers and also pushing the label. It's a label handless no matter say listen. When you are asked questions on individual way put on the side there, yeah. I believe say that's a good way to go. Now on the international forum, again big ups to him and his team because again the last 2 years the international dominance are huge and expectation it must manifest in shows. So guess what? Artists no biggest revenue from gigs, touring, any events like that. And expectation is for him to actually take advantage of prominence, any leverage on international gigs and play. But what I show you and say next year, his answer was not too convincing because he be borders na check. However, I give him the benefit of the doubt. Say next year, no, you be more shows, more international gigs, because they're very, very important.
Yeah.
Shout out to Nkoma
Yeah.
Albert. Albert, we a good manager. Make a family no Links Entertainment family make a wanti and maybe we mean to me enka
Yeah. Yeah.
But Mami Busa or Kidi, what is the relationship between you and King Promise?
What's
the relationship?
King Promise is actually my cousin.
Your cousin?
Yeah, we are related.
Okay.
In a way.
Mother side or
yeah,
father
my
side?
mother and his dad grew up together.
Oh,
so
okay.
we are in crime for you. We fair you know. So
Okay.
So say cheese. And you originally not King Promise.
no enjoyment.
Enjoyment. And you not originally King Promise also. The part crowd yeah, but echi muji fee so. Meaning say have you been able to settle that way with him?
So obviously assembly is here and it went beyond Kidi and King Promise. It was now a bigger issue about management wanting the best for their artists. So even the decision to take him off, and the money, it wasn't even him. His management took that decision that to avoid any being caught up in any of the brouhaha is going to happen when the song is dropped, we kindly request that you take our artist off the song. So it was their request. But after that, he's still like my brother, hello, Agwan, everything is cool. But, on a professional level, that happened. Like you said, he was initially supposed to be on enjoyment, but that didn't happen. So.
Bull God will be the best to educate us on this. There's a relationship. My cousin, me, enjoyment, my baby, ashes. So, there were two different record label management. So, now terms to be a modeba, enunti, ama, cousin, part. In fact, I don't know whether you co-wrote the song.
Yeah.
You co-wrote the song. Yababe Jimmy the anything, ama o the enako. A bit to me affected a year more relationship as cousins.
I don't think it should affect it, because all Kasano say it's not about them. It's about the label. This job is deep. When you say Kidi Tioi say Abia, excuse me to say Emi mami person or ye party. Big party. Our person Kidiba. It's all go through the label to seek permission. Because wabeye to say a wabeye to say or a product ton. So you can't up and be anywhere. So omami o ni band kra ubedu mpempenso you need to
sell separate family from business.
So say cousins there and the labels are talking depending on what ABR Ken has to do, drop a song or drop an EP and I say so ABB Kidisu at the times SL anything that conversation are above the artist all the time. So it's in the best of interest. And for me, it's just they don't have an issue personally. I'm sure in the future they can get together and do something. But I think that was the right thing to do when both labels spoke and agreed, say, no, at this particular moment, I don't feel say it's right for us to have them on the song.
But Mr. Busa question, who said a process? You don't just get up and then one day they co-authored the song. And Osansu Tubi. Inti meaning the see a fade and you back out. In fact, the last minute and you back out on a honor, sir.
I think the issues that arose with that song. I feel like
no, me, I don't know. I don't know what happened exactly. I don't know why.
I don't know if I'm not,
I think say correct me if I'm wrong, but enjoyment say one artist means say UG from
Quams and Flavor.
Quams and Flavor.
But that was when it came after it came out.
Say
but the conversation started before the song came
exactly.
Out. So was me. I thought the team could have resolved it amicably. It's unfortunate say Ekoban say legacy label no, Can Promise label no, and sister saying omo part in film. I felt it shouldn't have gotten to that level. Because mind you, after that episode, you know, the two of them have not been on any song before again. These are two brilliant artists. I mean, two of our biggest. It is how issue no could have easily been resolved. It shouldn't have gotten to the point where label no and sister say omo back on a film. But I agree with Boo. So sometimes no, it goes beyond the artist's omo wishes. And I'll give you an example. Outcast. It was made up of two members, Aggrey 3000 and Big Boy. Now, when they went their separate ways, they went to different record labels. Could you believe, say Bako Peso featured the other label no kasa devi? These are label.
Even though they are brothers.
They are brothers. My group for over 20 years. But when they went their separate ways, they still had to listen to the label. And see, sometimes, no, yes, they will say a bit almost side, but when the label no, can say no, let's not do it this way. No, their hands are tied. There's little they can do about it.
Kwame.
No, and you know, you can't want some na hate.
I hate it.
One the highlight song of the year.
Yep.
You know, maybe a man yen film man can
It was for the best.
Of course. It's a hate it big time.
Yes.
So, some of the biggest songs of the year and I really
Exactly.
Maybe a man yen film man can hate it. And we also know Nebesibiano is good.
And our friend remixed them.
What I say? Maybe it happened for a reason. And of course, I know not hate you. And you know, you just have to be happy, say, and you're call the way I call. Yeah, me nyumbia. A coffee artist be say the neck question on us. That time no big. They say there was some. Na.
Unshabudi.
Oh say.
Unshabudi.
Oh Misro. We have to. There's difference between caution and fear. And you know, I remember be. But they say was some. That time no journal announce your conference on met was on to. And I nyom hate it big time. Wow. Into to be a. And can hate it. On kura no osan. O just say.
Oko fa ni na yin go osan.
O say.
Oko akofre ni na yin.
Enya me na me kofre no. And nipa no to nyom de metumi abɔ nipa ni din.
Okay.
Nipa no like artist na nyom ne ne dia. But nipa no komo feature no ne dia no me mo ni dia. Obebo me.
Artist name.
Lord Kenya. Lord Kenya.
Me so kwa.
So they won't so be out.
And then name one.
And I patapa. Hey, Bajo. And I funny face because me present me bonko for a
I bet to aso yanko.
I think they meant to us.
I think now Kwame da who so be out.
No, okay, mama mention what
you can't do this to the viewers.
Ah, Matthias here. Viewers no mo feeling me too.
Yeah.
Ghana ni po mo film o me be for. What you say the way na me tie ni say ya nti no film. Me say akwa bi na oto nyom. Say mo feel ya me nipa na oto. Nipa na oto nyom enyom ni wura na nkasa de eyi padi ofi kuma say friends bro dey friends
Oh, Bisakide.
yeah he na nyom bi a hete ya pa that nyom na de pa
O kwabna asem na okay.
me mo obi adin wa ha wo what you say
Yeah.
wo na wo kan wasem me mo obi adin wa
Mansa.
enyom no
And I only come out problem.
masa me come as me buy me mo na mo pa
Mansa.
Obi adi na
Uso kwabna.
o say
Uso kwabna.
ma bo kwa
Mansa.
enti no woni say omo de artist bi share so a enka nyom no gan hate
Half man, half bosom pa.
no ma me come as I dey cry na me come as ma
Say one ka full man full muscle.
Half man, half horse.
oh I dey tell me come as na boy we won tie ma me nkasa
Okay.
But Bodino,
di ban
Dean and the na get see a feature no.
na Shatawale
Okay.
head is artist no ono say wasa o just say sa time no gyan na so
So see wasa on to nyum bioma na say on na de na bad down.
na Anthony Abobo
Enye no
Na say on sign.
Anthony Abobo betu back
Age na ache no.
so no say age acha na no na yana no nyom
Well, good evening and it's even morning. Good morning to my friend Mido. Mido is an Egyptian who lives in Ghana and he has been doing business for so many years. Furniture Zone. Furniture Zone is on the East Legon boundary road. What they call East Legon, baby, MTN Ewono. Thanks so much for watching. Mido at Furniture Zone, East Legon, close to the MTN office. did Kiddy have issue with his legs? You know, Mido is asking.
That's
That's the question. He said, "Yeah, Obiane Nadre."
Me performing no. Try to take a crack.
Try to see.
It's been sounding my very steady. So nice there. Oh, busy you.
Okay. Yeah. So Mido, you are right. Kiddy has an issue with his pants. So you're right. Okay. So kindly ask for me. Okay. Are you ready to work with Miss V if today Obase or person feature the project? So
of course, she's still an artist. She's still a sister to me. So work comes first. Everything that has happened is gone. If today she says she wants to do a song with me, I'm always open to work.
But would you be allowed to do that?
That's a different conversation. That goes beyond.
Which is Mano Jai.
Yes.
No, I'm telling him, Charlie, which camera should I talk to? This one. Charlie, zoom in. Charlie, that your thing for stop. Also, stop. You know, we know the world, we know they take you anywhere. The boy they stop. I mean, if you so you do Guru won't beat you. Albert, look, no, I mean the Mensa brothers are doing a great job.
But
what be the issue?
Are you not speaking out of personal experience?
Personal experience, man. No, I'm just saying.
Your boy, we no one go collaborate with them.
Oh, Papi matter. That one there. No, but Papi matter be different matter. I mean, Papi and Richie, they go way back. You know, they are colleagues. So
stop. Yeah,
be feature Corona.
We see
no, see and or top bibia momo.
But they are under their money.
Yes.
Kiddy say ene Miss V eba say one na enye work out. Meaning say even though restrictions and our controls on the record label or no as an artist or as an individual or name Miss V any problem there. And also say Miss V share now office say bia we fee Links Entertainment into on to me ni obi or Links Entertainment Kiddy say opa ombra eti oba na omoye na say Links say yeah money nya then it becomes an issue that we can discuss about.
No, for now I threw the question to Kiddy before I was addressing Richie. No, Kiddy said something.
No, but this particular issue, no,
me back
with Miss V, you know, Miss V was part of the record label, and I would feel and you know when we say
okay, Kiddy send our patch. Kiddy send our patch. You say Kiddy, o patch say.
Asin.
Asin say we say Miss V bound in a bear. Knowing say o record label no. Be to me.
There's no knowing. No. I'm saying this with a mind that it's possible to be done. I don't know for sure if there are restrictions. You were assuming that there are restrictions. You get me?
We know there are. We know. Richie. Again, Richie. The hardest among the Mensa brothers, and he's the one who laughs part too. The other one doesn't laugh. Albert is here on straight, but he's fine. This guy is good.
But see, let's also give the label.
Of course.
Yes, you've been a label head before.
Listen,
you need to give.
I'm still a label head. What do you say before? What do you mean? I don't like that insult. To some question, no,
please, you can't use
that. What does he say?
No.
What is question? What's that?
You can't use that word.
On who? Him?
Please, no, you.
No. I'm saying you can't put address me properly.
Please.
And I know
retract and apologize.
I know exactly what I'm talking about.
Please, retract and apologize.
To me, no, I will not. Why not? If you say the viewers, fine. Me be born as soon crack. Me be born as soon crack.
Apologize to viewers.
Like the last time when he spoke down me. No. Did you do that?
Me pacho, me sell. Enyen kwasi asem ne yeka wa ha.
Ono
me sell me.
No.
And somewhere yeka wa ha. Industry. Well, hear me. No, industry asem.
Thank you.
It is a uni no.
Did you even listen? No.
Mrs. Sam Abe, no.
Abe, did you know me ba Abe? Did you listen to what I said?
What did you say?
What did he say?
Who busame dia wo kan?
There be den onu kan ya me kan sa.
E den na wo kan ya me say retract.
Me say den onu kan ya me kan sa.
Enye dia o kan ya no wo dia wo kan.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
What kan sa nka be ka dia me kan. What do you mean?
Did atem?
Thank you. Or did he matem?
Saying
Who busame? Busame so you know the moderator.
Atem did any say? No. Or you sue any foul language.
Yes.
Foul language.
What do you mean? Look, who determines what is foul to who?
Look, you are an adult.
He addressed. No. Abeiku, I will not let you bully me. No, Abeiku, I will not let you bully me. I say he spoke to me in a way I don't like. No, I'm saying he spoke to me in a way I don't like.
So fine.
So far,
address him.
Tell him to anti-sign before me try sign.
But don't tell him, sir.
No.
Onye member.
So why maybe Onufan offended. Offended. I'm offended. Abeiku, don't do that. Abeiku, you are a moderator. Stay in the middle.
No, I'm staying in the middle.
So don't take his side.
I am.
What do you mean?
I'm not taking side with.
Maybe stop Banchi or Krona.
No, with the respect to our viewers.
Thank you. Listen to the viewers. I can say the word, but onu dear me see me be born account.
Okay, fine.
What do you mean?
But you apologize to our viewers.
Okay, the viewers won't see us here cool. No, I'm telling you. Listen, someone say cool.
We don't do respect.
Me can't say.
We don't do respect.
Okay, apologize for the word, but you with it.
So let's
yeah, Kidi asem no.
Kidi, or say if Miss V ever say on any project collaboration, he is ready and available. Sisiano, Miss V embassy on any Links Entertainment artist ever be a feature.
Okay, Richard texting me. Also,
Can A+ verify?
Why? Verify then. Yeah, A+ very easy. Oh, you know they see.
Lock that. Lock. Oh, Charlie. Lock. I said open and make us see.
Oh, Charlie. Easy.
You see?
Why? Loud. Richie, hard guy.
Right, Solution Technologies Limited. Good evening and thanks for watching and the feedback. I really love it. I know you've moved from this conversation, but I beg, ask Sinaso and Kidi if indeed, Sergio, Pacho, Sinaso, any Kidi, almost say there's nothing going on between them except music. Into Yen Fanisa. Hanya court, yen to me enforce you. What I say? Sinaso Papa Kra Busa say what is going on between.
Who is that guy?
Yes, I know say you are concerned. We are all concerned. But Sinaso said nothing is going on between Ono any Kidi apart from music. Sinameboa.
Pacha. Esa.
Feelings be ene wo unyumunim.
Feelings be brave.
It's not funny.
Charlie.
He's laughing at my tree.
Kidi is not funny. Also feeling baby one in
I'm just laughing at myself.
Farmer Abeiku non kai.
Oh my God.
Main kai.
I am kai.
Come you say farmer me na.
Farmer non kai. Oh. Richard texting me musi den. Untu me kind de watch on.
David.
Zoom.
Anod kai. Say anod dance anene.
By reaching text that.
Richie,
should I say your
should
I say your number so everybody
I don't know what me Sinaso kai message no me kai no so kai
me mama kai mama
Kai, what is it? Do the action.
We bien any and I was stressed. Oba just miss we unforget it. Richie. Oh, shall we hard guy? Hey, Charlie.
Menkacho, there's a police woman. She's a nursing officer at our police hospital. Or see show way. On pe obi asem se bu. Wow. The BI Menkacho. Or see look, more panelists ni more band host o why o nyina obi
ayu naturally
eye boo na run show no
naturally me police ni o oh yeah can say mo anam atie sa na mo ye ne enemy call BNI no me ka say mo na say hey adan ya wo me police hospital
to your police
I walk am me no police hospital no ko
we American ni ya wo police hospital
e mo police ni nti
wo prison so
we prison
make us all help
mami chia ni otimto simpe manche ni ye chia opa ni your penny for your godfathers omukra enkran asasi na ye bom pai ma no se onyankopon be ma nkwatente na bibia wo ye bia enkoye and we will continue to serve you. We'll serve you because you're a good man. You're a good man. Okay.
It's better than Casa. So police.
Oh. And then okay, me boss Philip Ayesu. Na menini ejuma or Charter House. Yes, you know. Me channel say Oshemunina, you know Philip, right?
Yeah.
And so say Oshemunina auntie. Yeah, the nchia say Emma.
I'll be a martial out.
Oh, but on a more serious note, we started with Charter House was them.
Yeah.
Okay. As I'm not kind, no.
And
Yeah, we hope it's not, but what?
So I think it was on the same
Charter House and Papa dia.
And your Papa dia. Now,
oh, baby. But what your car is no. Your phone on retracted. One won't see no. When man fire and car, but I say, hey, na show when na. Are who pretty na na.
The all can all you're right, but innuendo.
Of course, I saw no.
I learned from him.
Calendars we get the came beba.
When him say,
what I say yes.
What I say.
When empress and kaya.
Padiwe or tiwe won. Yeah. Padiwe. Onyenyenyenyenyen.
Uni animio. Uni
animio. Yeah, we open your back and for me. We am no coffee no man cause why you be better. This I mean about catch us will be here. Me no keep here for me. But padiwe em say say you be pass LGBT. Padiwe minimum dey ohwe boy we. We ye be out to menka.
Couple me
no baby out to menka.
Couple me no.
Me when him read
really I wish me person kebi ma o me kebi ma o
because obi an kebi
na already share kidi any
I have disagreed with Arnold on several
no not several say not on this show this particular show
Boo
I have agreed with you
me.
I've agreed with
2 weeks ago you nearly chewed him up.
I've disagreed with you
when he was on you saying you cannot ask Joyce Blessing about Besha and not what they enu there
me disagree with him it is something America say they kwa make an enye no kre I think I've been fair to
by the way now me can say we now share now case not just say
na LGBTQ
not just we cry the think we hokra nka we there asa wo na hin kura
funny face benya o
na no so free
e be so me funny face the message I send me say
I know so what him yan
kan messages we are obian kan messages we are
another na me message me dey mu mbeza mu ka
o de biaba
mami dey
message ade ma
funny face on no friend no
message ade ma obian to me anka open out we kind messages if you keep your messages who go fear no waka bushafo Kidi will go back on the stage and give us some performances. Michia Ghana Club Santana for nyina michia mo nyina enkoma obia wo hwe sabre ochina ana ene me wo tema committee 8 Chrome Pub committee 8 ho ena me de san kwan ebrem afei ena train asamba back to Accra yenua Kwame Yogurt will pass through and a lot of artists tema yinshia ewo committee 8 Chrome Pub. Big up to you, Mr. Jude Marty, marketing manager at Casa Preco, and also to you, Chachu Hajo. Yeah, SM for life. Only Shatta Soja Bakope, Chachu Hajo, or Casa Preco Company Limited. Big shout out to you. And Boss G, Mr. Gerard Bonsu, we are commercial director, Enco and Farmer. So, Sina, before I be porn, Me who says amapiano is the new vibe that is running alongside Afrobeat. Or any song amapiano, and you think say amapiano nenche?
Oh, for now I can't predict if the longevity of that, but I think I would love to hear myself on an amapiano song. I feel like, considering my song, I have a song called 1201 ADM Remix. It has that house vibe, so I feel like it won't be bad, but for now I'm not touching that yet.
Kidi, Obia ya amapiano says here, meaning say oh the amapiano be ba enchibia before Christmas.
See, I always tell myself that it's good as an artist, to follow the trends sometimes, but sometimes also good to sometimes stay away from these things. I say Ghana the be and woman might be too much, I mean, it's a very nice genre. When I go out and I hear it, I like some of the songs, but I personally, maybe in the future, but right now I don't see myself doing an amapiano record.
Okay, so Kidi say I know the amapiano and I doing so cool. But who? Echo Bryant, Arnold, Echo Bryant. I say missing you already. Great rapport with the guys. You've been amazing. Classic performances, Kidi and Sinaso. As for their chemistry, something they inside. Their body language self they expose them. Said your emotion. But regards to Arnold, aka Bra O and Boo God and A+ from Echo Bryant and Odemamo. Enkoma Honorable Abeiku, Castle FM, Cape Coast, Castle FM, doing fantastic, great job. Enkoma Mr. Atta watching AB Films in Chiankoma Dimensa Restaurant for Ochina Ana Ene Yenshia Committee 8 Chrome Pub. Medase Boo God will bring Matao. IGP is watching. Yes. Pacho, na Boo God IGP.
See me police hospital and don't match him in court.
And Kasa Yenchu.
I say
no can same be.
Kachin.
The whole cry me fear.
And Fawano can me fear. The word Chinukra and Fawano can.
And me fear.
And from Muni
Say
and Kasa say you match me and Kasa.
I don't know Mukaze.
Me did the blood of Jesus Christ.
Amen.
Obi anchi obia.
But before we go on, me say me can be about Kidi. First let me say the Mensa brothers have done a great job. Yeah. But Kidi is an amazing artist. And when I say he's an amazing, me can't talent, but me can't attitude. You see, BBR starts with attitude. Talent in India is in abundance. There's no person on earth who is talented because you're creating and you're very talented. But to have that attitude to wait, to listen, to play by the book, not all of the artists have that. And I want to say, Charlie, no more. Proud of you. Proud of you as well. Proud of you. Yeah.
Kidi, ni okan no, me supporting no. What the na why no? Like Abua when it has worked for you, and I think that what works for you, you told a line there work him out. Obisu wo ha ne ono so ne de no. Ono oye unconventional and also work him out. Almost one day no ho. Obia ne de o de ba wiase. Your friends say abi see your kobon my best ba bi mana ye bo apon.
Sina beko. Sina ne Kidi e wo dwom.
Me patch say your bon nwom no wi ye best bi ana say
ye be rap here but ye ntina say enye ntino
and ma men kan kire
you come shout out.
Ode ka ode no wi.
Me pese me ye we. Me pese me chia me hene friend nan atopi. Boundary chief. Na me catch them game perform mean say busu penny na mete hey. Ye to abana ye call run off election no mesra mo amunim amani mo ye mo mamani nda ho na montoma ebusu penny makasa na BBAC mamontom fa ba bia case close.
Arnold. The idea you're quite ensemble.
My many text will like confusion on
apologize. Be brave. Almost send a message.
Arnold,
almost the way on the Arnold Kasa no sign no make Kasa and then the last week the Anko Kai.
Me sorry why?
We are sorry to wine.
When I'm
the camera in the moon Canada we are Canada one year.
Like to say
I think say Wakaso is.
What do you mean by that? Yes. Are you serious?
Yes.
Apologize.
Yes.
Abe, are you serious?
Yes.
Apologize to you.
No.
Abe, apologize to them.
Is this the attitude of a moderator?
Yes. Apologize to
Who's
them.
supposed to
Yes.
be in the middle?
My
referee.
Yes.
Or apologize. Please hold on. Apologize to them. Boo, see no or apologize.
Jim Men's alive, Ben. No. Hey. Jim Men's alive, Ben. No.
Couple. Me sorry, mom.
I'm a wine.
Mo.
Apologize.
We do Saben could share na.
Sorry.
Shout out and Koma Danga Muhammad. SM for life soldier bakope ewo DVLA osimu nyina mowa udu DVLA 37 busa SM soldier shatter soldier your friend Danga Muhammad osi mo wo problem bia wo DVLA udu DVLA o de bo Danga Muhammad problem no ya solve ya ma
nice one. So big ups to Sina and Kidi still now I'm here support. Instrument Omonium, patronize on my works, shout outs to Transformer Nation, Parkwisi Hackman.
I didn't have a Danny Nation.
And I'm Debra, and all the IG followers, www.entertainmentga.com, the most reliable website.
That's yours?
Yeah.
Oh, and the one kind of year. www.entertainmentgh.com. Yes, entertainmentgh.com. I know website. I want to make who say. I mean, say, oh dear. Oh, why are there? Your friend say, but your Christmas team MP, your friend Doctor Prince Ama. Also, me can also help.
Yeah, doc. But you chair, you chair Christmas team for yara.
Thank you.
Okay. Ebusiafo mede asida bema Dr. Father Dixon ene ye general manager Kennedy Ose ene Mr. Roger Corte na asida ediobio enkoma Isaac Owusu ene Prince Obimpe and afe Eugene Osafon Kaza as the producers of the program. Then to Empress Nanama McBrown okasa me metinemu emano. I know say Nyankopo adum sisi aho ato into next week Nyankopo ya adom a oba be take over the show. To my wife and my family, you've been very supportive. Tony Bia, me too kind na ode mentadi abeshia me we adwumem ha. And Kenzie Designs,